In the silence of eternity, where time converges, I stand Atheer. I observe ancient tales and write with beams of light, chapters of legends you have yet to see. Here, where stars are silent witnesses, the universe is an open book for those who dare to read. Let us leave behind the silence of the nebula and plunge into worlds of sweetness and fantasy, where colors are incomplete without unity, and the story only begins with us. To Planet Bonbon, where everything is possible. The chocolate castle overlooks us in its dark majesty, where bridges are paved with joy, and the inhabitants of the planet weave songs of affection into their daily lives. Here, distances melt in the fragrance of sweets, and the soul manifests in the details of a monument, built to embrace everyone in safety and peace. The squares overflow with abundance of wishes, as honey flows to quench the thirst of imagination. Where the great ship of honey sails the currents of cream, its sails reflecting the sunlight.
Today, we
as if
chase
it were a
destiny
piece
on
of
these
gold.
caramel tides! Let's make her fly
Captain
faster than ever,
Atheer steers
Captain!
the helm, with her ambitious spirit and compass that never misses the direction. She moves with joy toward every port, declaring that hope is the true leader of every journey.
Step
Look
right
at that
up
pink
for a
cloud
taste
hovering
of
above
magic.
The castle. It is not an ordinary cloud, but the fragrant trace of Mr. Rooney, the most generous and playful candy maker on the planet. On the outskirts of Lemon Park, where the air smells of refreshing zest, the fountain bursts to quench the horizon, with a scent that blends the tang of adventure with the sweetness of stability. On the throne of wisdom sits ruler Badr, with dignity overflowing with majesty and sincerity. He is the captain of this planet and the guardian of its stable security. The wonders of the crystal bridges, we meet engineer Soccer, the man who tamed the solid rocks to become paths of light, and turned fantasy into monuments that defy oblivion. With the same familiar elegance and majesty that the eye cannot miss, the Count Moreau appears, where the heritage of the past meets the magic of the present in every detail of his presence. Dry. Finally, Rima appears to us, the delicate guardian who pulses with innocence and magic, taking the rose clouds as a dwelling that overflows with purity and radiance. Rima is not just a dreamy face, but the vigilant eye on the harmony of colors. At the scientific ruby mine stands the guardian Sila, the beating heart of Planet Bonbon. She is the keeper of the sacred formulas that grant our world its stability and enchantment. From within the nooks of the warm biscuit palace, Sophia appears to us, the third guardian who embodies the meanings of tranquility and affection, responsible for the psychological safety of the creatures of Planet Bonbon. Here emerges Sami, the master of chemical equilibrium. With his brilliant mind, he calibrates the essence of flavor and shields the planet's delight from any imbalance. The fifth guardian. Among them rises the pulse of the fifth guardian, the watcher of the deep. He listens to the planet's tremors as if they were his own heartbeat. He senses stability or approaching danger long before it strikes, serving as the eyes that see through sound and the first line of defense for our heroes. At the heart of the equilibrium center lies Lulua, the guardian who stands in eternal vigilance. She ensures the flow of light reaches every corner of Bonbon. Deep within the candy corridors stands Mery, the seventh guardian, the vigilant eye that maintains the planet's order. With sharp determination, she monitors every inch, acting as the first shield to protect all of Bonbon.
Together, we're making new magic.
Let it grow and bless this forest forever.
Can you feel it, Nabs? Tonight, the valley's heartbeat calls us.
Yes, Rima. We answer together.
This library holds more than memories. It contains possibilities we shouldn't ignore.
Look, it's changing.
Together, perhaps we can reveal what's been hidden for centuries. Together, we can quiet the tremors.
I will not let harm breach this sanctuary.
This is not just an ordinary candle. It is the niche of life, the pulsing heart of the planet that provides us with light and the splendor of colors by God's grace and permission, and preserves the balance of the fragrance in planet Bonbon. But suddenly, the flame was extinguished by hostile forces from the neighboring planet of darkness, for they have been trying for years to extinguish it out of jealousy and hatred. With the absence of its light, the breaths of ash began to stifle the place, announcing the beginning of a night that seems to have no morning. The enemies succeeded in creating the deadly ash for the splendor of planet Bonbon, which caused the candle of the planet to go out.
Everything has turned to stillness, moving how Syria
Changed.
Guardian Lulua steps forward, releasing the pure ice energy to cleanse the niche from the filth of the ash, also by God's permission. Then Nabt comes, placing his ancient necklace, to blend the powers of roots with the purity of snow, and the first phase of restoring the fragrance of planet Bonbon begins. With intertwined hands and one intention, everyone pours the essence of unity into the heart of the niche. For if the ash had suffocated the planet individually, then the light of their unity today will restore it all. In a moment when time stood still, the energy of affection and unity exploded in the face of darkness. The chain broke, and the ash cleared. The niche of life returned to glow with a flame that does not go out. Thus Bonbon triumphed. not just by the power of superpowers, but by hearts that pledge never to let the light fade away ever. The colors have returned, and the balance is restored. My journey here ends, but the tales of Bon Bon will remain etched in the memory of the stars. Always remember that unity is the true strength. Until we meet in another adventure through the compass of truth.
Even the petals taste like candy!
This place really is full of sweet surprise.
Wait until you see my latest magical creation!
Let's make this festival unforgettable for everyone.
This peace is our duty to protect.
And our greatest joy.
خلف بوات الخيال حيث ترقص النجوم عوالم لم يرها إنس تنسجها خيوط الغموض هنا لكل حكاية أثير فهل أنت مستعد للعبور خلف بوات الخيال حيث ترقص النجوم عوالم لم يرها إنس تنسجها خيوط الغموض هنا لكل حكاية أثير فهل أنت مستعد للعبور